I'm Nate Persily. I'm a law professor here at Stanford, and I study the law of democracy, which includes topics like voting rights, campaign finance, political parties, redistricting, and the like. I think most would agree that this election campaign is about the most polarized that we've ever seen. But now we're seeing that the polarization really is not so much about ideology as it is about behavior and civility and the breaking of old rules of politics. That right now there's pretty much nothing constraining our politics and that everything is fair game. So when people talk about polarization, they're really confusing three different phenomena. The first is the ideological distance between the parties. The Republicans are more cohesively conservative and Democrats are more cohesively liberal, and they're farther apart from each other than they've been for 100 years. So that's the way we've been talking about polarization. The second phenomenon is gridlock. It's not just that they're ideologically distant from each other, but that they're unwilling to compromise. And so we see that with the debt limit fight, we see that with the refusal to confirm Merrick Garland to the Supreme Court and many other issues like that. But the third dimension of polarization is really incivility and the erosion of the norms that constrained our politics. And while we've been focusing on those first two for the last 7 years during the Obama administration, that it's really that third dimension of polarization which seems to be coming to the fore in this election, that there really are no rules that are going to be governing and constraining American politics, that you can say whatever you want, that there's sort of nothing that's off limits. So I think Donald Trump has really performed a service for political science, although I'm sure he didn't mean to. And that is that we've thought polarization is a particular thing, and that is the ideological distance between Democrats and Republicans. But what he's showing us is that polarization exists along different dimensions. That on the one hand, we're not as ideologically polarized as maybe we thought historically. That in some ways, the polarization is about institutions and the civility that has constrained American politics. And it's about the willingness to burn down those institutions or to retain them. And so this campaign is really a referendum on the established institutions of American politics more than it is about particular ideas and policies.